the year of Ernie Clement?
I hate everything about
Hey, thank fuck the Jays didn't move on from him and they moved on from Cavan, eh?
and Santiago Espinal.
Noted award finalist, Ernie Clement. Welcome back to the flight deck. The Gold Gloves are announced. There's a lot to go over with snubs and stuff like that. The only two notable people I want to talk about, Connor can talk about snubs if he's got some, but I want to talk about our two guys because I think both situations are super wild.
They're vastly different.
Yeah.
Vastly fucking
I'm gonna start with Ernie because Ernie's my favorite one because honestly, watching Ernie is painful to me. I don't know about you guys.
My
I
test
don't like
versus
watching.
statistics with Ernie is fucking night and day.
It's completely different, dude. The analytics on Ernie are nuts. So he is in the 92nd percentile in outs above average. He's got 7 outs above average. He's in the 80th percentile of fielding run value. Now the one thing I find weird is that he got nominated as a third baseman. He's statistically better as a shortstop and has similar innings at both.
Did he play more? He obviously played more at third. That's why.
Barely. I didn't look at innings, but chances he had like 215 at short and like 170 something at or the other way around, sorry, 215 at third and 170 something at
It's
short.
negligible.
Like yeah, it's like it's close enough that it's kind of weird that he got in as the third baseman. Also, because like he's got 7 outs above average total, 4 of them are as a shortstop. So like he's a better shortstop than a third baseman, but whatever. Regardless, how statistically he's like top, what is that? 15 in outs above average, which is not great. But then he's fourth in defensive run saves among shortstop. It's just painful to watch, but somehow he got himself to this point.
And I'm so ready for the guy that should win the platinum glove to not win the gold glove at
Mm-hmm.
center field.
Mm-hmm.
Like
The thing with Dalton Varsho, completely different thing because his numbers are fucking disgusting across the
they're
board.
disgusting in left and center.
He leads all players. Keep in mind, he only played 136 games this year. He leads all players in defensive run saves by 5. He has 28 total. The next closest is Jaron Duran, unfortunately, at 23. The problem when it comes to outs above average, he's got 15 total, which is also insane. He's in the 100 percentile. Um, Only 5 of them came in center field. Yeah. So it's one of those things. He is very clearly the best outfielder in baseball. There's no arguing it. However, he just didn't play center field enough.
We could. It's one guy that I will say that has him close.
Maybe
Brenton
close,
Doyle.
but
Brenton Doyle.
maybe.
Jesus Christ, that man. He's just as good as Varsho in the outfield with a cannon. Like,
Yeah.
So
Yeah, technically, I mean, again, 136 games, but he has 16 outs above average. So does Brenton Doyle.
yeah.
He's in a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-way tie for 5th. There's one center fielder better than him. It's Jacob Young.
Yeah. So they should.
Statistically, he's the best outfielder. One of the best outfielders. He's the best outfielder in the AL for sure.
Nate, go ahead.
Oh, I have two things on this.
Mhm.
I think the order kind of matters a little bit. Uh, this award is just absolute fucking bullshit at this point. Um, it's not first year, has been in a while. Um, Juan Soto's up for a Gold Glove. Vladdy got a Gold Glove 2 years ago.
Francisco Lindor is not a Gold Glove finalist.
Derek Jeter has 5 of them in
I'm
seasons
so glad
where
you
he
brought it
was
up.
like one of the worst fielders in all of baseball.
I'm so glad you brought it up because I
And
looked
please
up a
give me
bunch of it.
no, but
Go ahead.
the one that stands out the most to me
Uh-huh.
in 2020,
Mhm.
the Chicago White Sox had 2 catchers nominated for the Gold
Yeah.
Glove. That means at best the 2 of them played half the games. At
Yeah.
best.
I mean, that season doesn't count.
I know, but
But yeah, that
that
is dumb.
makes
That
zero
is dumb. You're
sense.
right.
That is the
You're
worst.
not wrong. I'm not going to disagree with you there. I am glad you brought
Okay,
up
can I
Jeter.
make point number 2 though?
Yes.
And then can we go back to
Hmm.
Jeter? Because I do have point
And
number
so we're
two real
Okay.
quick.
Yep.
They're gonna keep doing this. Can
Hmm.
this just be fucking one league? Because Ernie Clement
Yeah, it
shouldn't
is
be up
weird.
for a Gold Glove
No.
here. Like league wide, Gold Glove,
Hmm.
Platinum Glove. Do that.
Sure. I am.
That's all I have.
I like
hey,
that they added
team.
utility and I guess team.
The Jays won the team
But
Gold Glove last year.
Yeah.
but like I forget who the utility guys were, but like half of
The
them,
AL or NL?
either of them, not all
AL
of them
is
are even like full-time guys, it seems like they're just struggling to get guys in. At
hey,
least if you're doing the
hey,
whole league, you're getting guys in that makes
of
sense.
of the 6 utility guys, one of them's an all-star.
Who are they? I didn't even look at that.
The AL is Willie Castro, Mauricio Dubon, and Dylan Moore. And then the NL
And did
is
Dylan Moore even start
Who
like play 100 games?
no, I don't know. And then the NL is Brendan Donovan, Kike Hernandez, and Jared Triolo. So
Oh, that's bad. That's bad.
like
That's what I'm saying. Like they're
you could
just trying to get guys on this list now.
Joe
Yeah,
Adele, shout out him. I was just saying this to Brant. Joe Adele, I apparently didn't know your game. You're a goal finalist.
that doesn't mean shit though.
It doesn't.
This
Like,
seems like one of those awards where it's like, you know what? This team didn't do very well this year. Let's get them an award nomination.
yeah. Shout out to all the former Blue Jays as well with the Gold Glove finalists.
Lourdes Gurriel is not a Gold Glover. He has a good
Marcus
arm,
Simeon,
but
Gold
it's
Glove
not. It's
finalist.
not called the Golden Arm. It's called the Golden
Matt
Glove.
Chapman, Gold Glove finalist. Gabriel Moreno, Gold Glove finalist. Fucking
Nice.
Lourdes
Nice.
Gurriel.
Love this. Say Oscar Hernandez? No?
No,
No, not good
no,
enough.
not good enough.
He wasn't the DH Gold Glove.
No, that's Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah. Anyways, Jeter, my favorite thing since because so Nate brought it up in our group chat the other day. So I looked up the stats. This is just strictly defensive run save. He won the Gold Glove 2004. I didn't do the other one. It was 4, 5, 6, and then 9. I didn't look up 9 because I just didn't feel like it. 2004, he was third last in defensive run saves with 13.
As a
2005,
shortstop or in baseball.
sorry, just out of shortstops. My bad.
Okay,
Um,
so
eh,
that's pretty good.
right, third last.
27th.
Yeah,
Yeah, pretty good.
2005, he was second last with a dash 27, only ahead of Michael Young. And then 2006, he was back to third last at dash 16. Over that run of 3 years, he had a negative 56 defensive run saved, only better than Michael Young. So this guy was, statistically speaking, the second worst shortstop in baseball, and he won 3 straight Gold Gloves.
Do you want to know who that sounds like? Take the name and take the years off of it. You want to know who that sounds like? 2019, 2020, 2021 Bo Bichette.
Mm,
That's what that sounds like.
yeah, bad,
And you're
very
telling
bad.
me that Bo Bichette is a Gold Glove?
Mm-hmm. Bo Bichette was statistically better, I think.
That's
What
just
was
bad,
what was the
man.
run you said it was? 2019
19, 20, and 21.
The
to
worst. I think
21.
the award has gotten a little better for like that type of shit, but
It just
like
this year.
at that point your hitting got factored into it. Like if you weren't couldn't hit, like you weren't even considered, it seemed like
Mm-hmm.
it's just crazy the fact that oh he's in New York and he can do the
That cool
jumps
little jumpy thing.
And then he also did the flip to Posada in the playoffs that 1 year because it was
Mm-hmm.
so cool.
The play that didn't even make sense. It just slowed down the play, but whatever. And the one where he
Oh, the
dove
throw that
over the
was going
wall.
right to him
Yeah, and
and
Yeah.
he picked it
And
he
then
up
he
to
just
throw
went
it.
yeah
Yeah.
when
Or
he
the
like
one
like
where he
three
caught the
feet.
he
ball and
went
then
Oh
dove over
he
the
went
wall.
way out of position to do that.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely
or
ridiculous.
or how about when the best shortstop in the league came to his team and he said, "No,
No.
I play shortstop."
Nah, I'm not moving
Yeah.
to second or third base. You were moving.
Fun fact, Connor. Bo Bichette over that run, 14th among major league shortstops, +8 defensive run save. So like
And Jeter
he
was what,
he
-56, did
he
you
was
say?
dash 56, yeah. So like
So by
so Bo Bichette puts Derek Jeter in his back pocket
so
defensively is kind of what I'm saying.
Bo Bichette is a
Hmm.
plus 64
Hmm.
on Derek Jeter in that
Hmm.
time. And we
Over
were
a 3-year
calling,
span,
and
over
we were
what we
calling
thought
for
was his worst run.
some crazy Blue Jays fans were calling this motherfucker a DH in 2020.
Yeah.
Like,
You know what? I'll even give Bo one more year here
Also,
because 2020 was shorter. So we'll add that.
well, at 22,
Adding
add
22.
22,
It does drop him down the list, I think. Where the
but not
hell
no
did he
negative
go?
56.
I might have lost him.
Like, put it this way, it's not gonna drop him to it. If it drops him to like a negative 20, I'm gonna lose my mind.
I think my list might have got fucked up here.
He might go in the negative.
Stand by.
Well, okay, just he was positive 8. What was he in 2022?
I don't know.
the other thing I was gonna say too, like, didn't Jeter come up in like the mid 90s or whatever? Like, this should be
Yeah,
the '04, like, should be
that's
his.
prime Jeter. Like, that's prime Jeter.
Yeah.
Also, that's prime fucking A-Rod, and you make this motherfucker move. Like,
Yep. Bo was bad
That's
in
how good
22.
Jeter
Holy
was.
shit.
yeah, like
He was really bad in 2022.
we
Oh
are
my
well aware how bad Bo Bichette was in 2022.
God.
We are still aware of how bad he was. It is
Oh, Bo Bichette was dash 15 in 2022.
okay. So over a 4 year,
15
we'll
plus
say
8.
we'll say 3.5 years.
Minus 8, sorry.
That's a -7.
Mm-hmm. Still
Over
puts
over
Derek
4.
Jeter in his back
That's still
pocket.
plus. He's still plus 49 on Derek Jeter.
Crazy.
All right, man. Let's
That's
get off this
that guy.
dumb
That
award.
guy is a 4-time Gold Glove winner. So I will put some merit to Nate's claim of this award being nonsense, because it is.
It's dumb.
Who's the
Um,
other one? There's Juan Soto and there's somebody else. Is it in the NL?
I think the
There's
craziest part
somebody
is
else that
that
makes no
I
sense.
didn't even notice this until Connor pointed it out. The fact that Francisco Lindor is in the MVP conversation because his defense has him on pace with Shohei
Shohei's
Ohtani
WAR.
war-wise, but he's not a Gold Glove finalist.
To be fair, that is crazy, but did you look at the three Gold
To be
Glove
fair,
Who
finalists?
the
are the
three
other
that are there,
ones?
it's Swanson, Tovar, and Wynn.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like,
I mean, I guess I don't know what their numbers. I didn't look at that enough to look what their numbers are stacked up against each other. But like the whole narrative, like this whole fucking thing is narratives. Let's not kid ourselves. Like it has nothing to do with your stats. The narrative behind
the
Lindor
narrative is
was that he was
how
this defensive wizard, and that's why he's in the MVP conversation because he's an all-around
and he
great player
plays
and he
every
plays
day.
elite defense.
Yeah, dude, it's the narrative. It's all Gold Glove is always narrative. Remember the whole narrative with Vladdy was like, oh, he moved over to first and he became
Yeah.
actually like decent,
Yeah,
and
he
that's why
was
he got
not
the Gold
decent.
Glove.
He was ass.
He got quote unquote decent.
Yeah, I know, but
That
he
was the whole
ass.
thing. But yeah,
Wild.
It's a meaningless award at this point. Like, and that's how it
Yeah.
should be treated, which is
Does-
too
But
bad.
honestly, it
But
seems like a lot of guys respect it, which is odd.
yeah, but
I
like
think
Derek Jeter has 5 of them.
it it's a weird thing because I don't necessarily respect it until you get like Nolan Arenado levels where you're like
Mhm.
10 straight of the shit. Like,
Yeah, I think catchers love having the gold. They wear the gold on their fucking chest
you gotta
protector and
you
stuff
gotta
Yeah,
like
have been
that.
doing
but
it for years. Like fucking, I'm like if South, like for example in right field, South Frelick and Jake McCarthy are gone nominated for Gold Gloves. If
Mhm.
they win, cool for them. I don't give a shit. Like,
Mhm.
I don't care.
They don't matter.
okay, but Jeter has 5.
Yeah,
Five?
Like,
4.
is it 4?
I think it's 4.
either or.
When I checked, it was unless I
Who's
missed
counting?
one. But
Like,
either way, that's not good.
Either 4 or 5. Like, that's a matter that or a number that matters.
Dansby Swanson leads all shortstops in outs above average at 18.
okay,
Can
that's
you
fine.
tell me who's second?
Francisco Lindor?
Motherfucking Francisco Lindor.
Like,
Over Tovar.
and
Who was the
Wynn?
other one?
Mason
Yeah.
Wynn.
Mason Wynn is 18th. Mason Wynn came up halfway through the year, right?
No, he didn't. He was the
5,
Huh?
Jeter had 5. Okay,
5? Oh, I missed one. Which one
4,
did I miss?
5, 6, 9, 10.
9. Oh, 10? I didn't see the 10. Okay.
Because
Crazy.
of course he was a Gold Glover at wait, how
40.
old was he?
39.
36.
Jesus.
Let's see how
I'm
many errors
super
he made in
intrigued.
his Gold Glove years. Give me a
I love
sec. Let me
how
find that.
I just love how we turned the Gold Glove conversation into fuck Jared Jeter.
I think it just points to the fact of this
To
award
the
being kind of dumb.
who knew that it would be two Yankees that would cause us to be this angry? Juan Soto and Derek Jeter.
Yeah, it's crazy. I'm more worked up about
Does
Lindor, to be
does
honest with you.
this award, does the Silver Slugger mean less than this one?
No. I give the Silver Slugger
And okay,
more.
in saying that, Nate's having a
Hey,
panic attack over there. What is happening?
Derek Jeter had a great year in 2010. He was only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 from the bottom at a -5 in defensive run
Nate,
save.
what did you just see that you?
Okay, I'll give him '09 and 10 at least, like 6 errors in 10,
Okay.
8 errors in '09.
As a shortstop, that's good.
That's
That's pretty
good.
good.
He
Yeah.
just didn't
But
get to balls.
'04, 5, and 6,
Hmm? Oh, he's
13,
terrible.
15, 15.
What's his fielding percentage there?
It's like 990 something.
Fielding percentage.
It's not good. I can't
It's
imagine.
990 something, which tells me
981, 979, and 975.
So like you can't even give him the basic stupid numbers. Like he was bad. I fucking love baseball. This is so stupid. What was
so
I
dumb.
looking up before?
It's just so dumb.
Um, yeah, just fucking crazy, man.
Oh, I didn't even put that one
No,
in
I'm
there.
more
Shit.
worked up about Lindor though. This is fucking stupid. Uh,
Okay.
20
Okay. We're doing one more
one.
fun time Derek Jeter trivia.
God damn it.
Mm-hmm.
Derek Jeter played 20 seasons
Too
of
many.
Major League Baseball.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell me
Mm-hmm.
how many of those 20 seasons he had a fielding percentage above set 980?
Of 20? Oh god.
You just said one, right?
980.
He said at least one, so there's like
Those two in '09 and 10 have to be above. That's not a lot of errors.
no, it's got I think of the I
I'll give you
I
that. Both of them are.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
say like 8.
No, I'm gonna say like 5. 5?
5
5? Oh my
of 20.
That's fucking bad.
fucking
That's
90. Oh my god.
five-time Gold Glover.
I thought I was lowballing him giving him 8.
No,
Do
no.
you want to guess at his lowest fielding percentage in a season?
962.
Brant?
930.
961.
Oh, that was so close. That's fucked.
He did have a 962 season as well.
Damn,
So
that's crazy. Good for him. Five-time Gold Glover.
5-time Gold Glover.
Mason Wynn leads the league in or leads shortstops in defensive run saves. So I don't understand analytics anymore.
We never did.
No,
Uh
they're also
no,
definitely using defensive run saves because I can't find Lindor anywhere.
yeah. There is
Okay,
something I
well.
did forget to put on the list.
Mhm.
That we actually really should talk about. Ding dong, the witch may soon be dead in Chicago.
Ah,
Jerry Reinsdorf is open to selling the
Yes.
team.
John Fisher, take notes.
I don't even think it's Jerry Reinsdorf.
All it said was he's open to it. It didn't say
Mhm.
he's gonna
Oh,
sell.
there's never been a time where John Fisher's been open to it. So take notes.
He's also okay. It's and Jerry Reinsdorf obviously doesn't have 100% of the White Sox.
Mhm.
It's weird. It came out a report that his ownership was like 19%, but he's then come out and said that it's over 19.
Hmm.
So just being generous, give him 25%,
Mhm.
and the White Sox were valued at like 2.4 billion. So like,
That's fucking
and
crazy.
it's also Dave Stewart who's trying to get into owning. Dave Stewart clearly wants to own a baseball team of some kind because he's in the Nashville group. He wants the bit of the Sox. Like, please, just please,
Why doesn't he try and get the A's?
because John Fisher's a piece of shit. Like,
I know, but like I feel
if
like
John
if
Fisher
he
didn't
comes
want to
out and
sell to 4 other like Oakland owners in the Oakland area that wanted
yeah,
to keep the team in Oakland, there's no way he's giving it to. No disrespect to Dave Stewart, it's
hmm
Dave Stewart. He's a
yeah,
player,
yeah,
like a
yeah,
former player. Like
I guess.
it,
Fair.
but we
Did
can
you
hope.
guys see the Blue Jays announced their MLB pipeline prospects of the year?
Yeah,
I
You
and
don't
saw
know
them
what that
already, right,
is.
Connor?
I saw the hitter, but I don't remember the I
Okay,
don't know the
I
great.
pitcher.
don't know what that is.
So basically, it's just your top rookie in your system.
That never
Would you
Top,
be
just your best hitter and best pitcher
pitcher in the
yes
org.
over
for
the
the
year,
year? Yes,
statistically, I'm assuming.
I'm not sure,
'Cause
to be
Okay.
honest. This is the first I've heard of this thing. Would you be able to tell me who they are, Nate, off the top of your head?
I know the hitter.
Landon Marudis.
No, not
Marutis,
Landon Marutis. Didn't he
Marutis
get hurt
had
halfway
Tommy.
through the
Didn't
year?
Marutis have
I
TJ?
don't
He
fucking
definitely
know.
did.
Is that a pitcher or a hitter,
I
bro?
think that's a
Marutis is a
pitcher.
pitcher. Marutis is a pitcher.
Um,
Okay, shit. I thought he was a hitter. That Canadian guy they got in the Seattle in the Teoscar trade to Seattle
Mako?
pitcher.
No.
Yeah.
Good guess. No.
The
The
hitter is.
pitcher, I promise you, you're never gonna get it.
Oh,
Who
is
is
it?
it?
Hold up. Is it Pardinho?
No,
Is it Paulinho?
no.
Oh, okay.
Who is it?
So the hitter, Alan Roden, kind of
Oh,
makes a little bit of sense.
okay.
He was the only one that actually stayed down in the minors the whole year, I think. So that's he had an 865. That's also not good. Our best minor league hitter had an 865 OPS in AAA. Not phenomenal, but whatever.
Guaranteed, there was a guy with like a 9 in A ball, and they just didn't
Yeah,
give it to him.
yeah. The pitcher, right-handed pitcher, was in
Where
the
did he?
MLB Futures game.
Where did he pitch?
Dunedin.
Fuck. Never mind. I could at least like have a general guess if it was like Buffalo or New Hampshire, but
Fernando Perez.
that's just cheap. Okay.
You guys ever heard of him?
Not no.
No. That was the guy that was our best
I
prospect
feel like
of the
that's
year.
all that needs to be said about our farm system.
Yep.
is
That's kind of what I was thinking with this
that's
one.
a guy going to the fall league, and we don't know who he is.
Yeah, 82
Because-
innings
Futures
pitched,
game.
86 strikeouts.
Futures game, and I think the fall league too.
Probably they all go to
But
the
like,
fall.
for reference-
How many innings and games?
82 innings, 86 strikeouts. I don't know how many games. I can look him up if we really want, but he's got a pretty basic name. It's going to be tough to find.
Hey, that sounds like a guy that could be a useful pen piece, so we'll take that.
Well, he's in.
I got it. Give me a second.
Was this
Actually,
this
that's
one?
probably a starter if it's short season.
Yeah. He's from Nicaragua.
He 2024.
Yes, that is this year.
He 17 games started.
He's 20 years old.
Yeah.
406 ERA.
Okay, moving on.
Why did you make us bring this up, Brand?
I'm just so intrigued by how bad our
Hey.
prospect system is.
Hey
Yeah,
guys,
what's his
Derek-
name?
at least-
Fernando
hey,
Perez.
At least Derek Jeter had a better fielding percentage than Fernando Perez.
Did he?
He was 889.
Oh, okay. 1.06 whip though. That's pretty good. Shout out Fernando Perez. Congrats on the recognition there, pal.
Let's move on from this.
Lastly, who's ready for the Montreal Rays, baby?
Oh my.
2025.
Shout out to the entire state of Florida because they're going through it.
Yeah, I was gonna say thoughts and prayers to
Yes.
anyone.
Sorry,
anyone who's in Florida listening
Sorry,
to us right now. I'm not sure how you,
I just went
not sure how you
trop
found us,
disrespect.
but-
So
It's fair to disrespect the Trop. That's okay. But yeah,
man,
it's a tough bounce for Florida right now. In all of this mess, the roof is just gone from the Trop.
and it will not be ready for them to play in March.
So
Just do an open air stadium at this point. Fuck it.
I was gonna say
No.
There's a couple fun answers, and then there's a couple boring answers.
No,
Like-
so let me just hop in here. I was listening to Blair and Barker on my way home today,
Mhm.
and they had, I don't know who the guy was from Tampa.
Mhm.
They cannot make it an open air stadium.
Oh, no.
It is turf on top of concrete, and there is absolutely no drainage anywhere through that
Yeah,
place,
it's a piece of
stands or field or anything.
Yeah.
Because it was only ever meant to be indoor.
Right.
So
Mhm.
that would be fucked.
Yes, there's a couple fun answers.
They
I
also
think
have to do like structural shit, I think, to
Yeah.
figure out if it's all still good.
I think the correct option here would just be to like rebuild it better. Like you're
So
never gonna get a
the-
chance like this again.
The issue, no, they have a stadium deal. They were supposed
Oh,
to
do they?
have the fucking shovel in the ground in January.
Oh.
So this is the issue. That part of that is either county or state funded,
Mm.
and is that money still all going to be there? Is it going to need to be reallocated? They're supposed to have shovel in ground January 2025
Yeah.
for 3 years from now, and this
And-
is not going to. I'm sure that money's going to get pulled. They're going to be like, we need it elsewhere.
Mhm.
So then, does that get pushed?
Yeah.
Like, you're not going to put money into the Trop to be gone in 3 years.
No,
Tampa's not going to do that, so it doesn't make any sense.
but you have to.
This is a problem beyond this year.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I
And
don't think they play a single game there.
No.
there's multiple like there's things that also look bad optically if there's options there. If you play, say they do what the Jays did for half that year, they'll have 2021, they play in a minor league stadium.
Hmm.
It is not going to look fucking good on MLB when two teams in your league are playing in minor league ballparks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
they
The
could.
other issue is more
Mhm.
than anything, all of those minor league ballparks are open air
Mhm.
and they
because they play spring training during
Mhm.
dry season, the summer. They've said it basically rains almost every night.
Yeah. Um, I think Montreal is a realistic play because
because
they
they were
obviously
even
had that deal or the potential deal on the table with Montreal 2 years ago.
yeah to play half the games in
Yeah,
Montreal,
and
half in
like
Tampa.
at least Exhibition Stadium is playable, and I think it
It's
can.
not up to date, but it's
I don't
playable.
think
No, but
it'll
it's
happen. I don't think MLB will want that.
no,
No,
it's
I think the
worth a
most
try. I'm just
realistic,
trying to think of where they would have like a major league ready stadium.
the only one
the
is to play in minor league ballparks, and
there's a
that's
couple realistic options. Like
Oakland.
in, yeah, that's farly not going to happen.
that
But
would be hilarious. But
there are numerous sites in the Tampa area
Hmm.
that are spring training facilities
Hmm.
for MLB teams. Um, there's some that are rather large too. Like I want to say Steinbrenner Field where the Yankees play is like 15 to 20,000 people probably. Like
it's a sizable fucking
it's a big, I might be off, but I think it's about 15.
it's a
It's
sizable minor
big.
league ballpark. Like
So
I definitely call this
there's
thing
that.
Exhibition Stadium. It's called Olympic Stadium. My bad.
Yeah, Exhibition Stadium's where the
In
X is
Toronto.
in
Yeah.
Toronto.
yeah, I was about to say
But anyways, that's an option. There's a few of those that there's one nearby that doesn't even play, have a Florida League team, so they
Hmm.
don't play at all
Hmm.
there. The other option I heard mentioned was, do you know what the biggest stadium that does not have a professional baseball team at it? Not Oakland, obviously, but other than that,
the old Marlins Park.
Brant, any guesses?
I'm trying. I can't. I genuinely think I can't think of anything that's been like torn or like left.
It's not something that's been
It's
left.
never been like a major league.
No.
Oh, then I have no idea.
Omaha,
Really?
Oh, the College World Series.
College World Series.
Oh, that makes sense.
I forget there's a college team that plays there and them, but it's like 23,000 it seats. So it's a different time zone, which poses more issues.
Yeah. Well,
this is going to be a mess, and Tampa's going to cry poor on it, and they're going to get
Yeah,
the league to subsidize. It's gonna be a nightmare.
Olympic Stadium fits 49,757 people. If you brought baseball back to Montreal for 1 year, like you're
Um,
and it's
gonna
also
get a shit. Like
and it's
the
also a
team's gonna
good.
make a fuck ton of
I
money
don't
for a
think
year.
so.
I
I
don't
don't
think
think
it's
so.
likely.
These are the fun ups.
No,
Like I keep saying, these are the
I
fun
think
options.
Mm.
yes, I know, but like just like looking at it realistically though, what's your incentive to go as a Montreal fan? You're not a Tampa fan. You're not a fan of, they don't have a star player that you can latch onto and be a fan of. Like
No.
You'd
they're
go.
not very marketable. You're going just to go,
You'd go six
but
times to see the Blue Jays.
most
I was
of
kind of
your
just thinking of
team
that.
is like most of the area is probably Blue Jays fans now, if not others. But I
Yeah.
doubt Tampa. Like, it just doesn't make sense.
They're also just starving for baseball there. I think that's kind of the like you can kind of tell with the way they act online and
But
stuff like that. They are
yes,
starving
yes.
for it. And you,
Okay, but if you were there, put yourself in their shoes, or
hmm.
put yourself here,
Hmm.
you're gonna get Toronto doesn't have a team.
Hmm.
Okay.
Hmm.
We are gonna get the Tampa Bay Rays because of this scenario for one season. You have no allegiance to the Tampa Bay Rays. Say you're a Yankees fan,
Hmm.
whatever. Are you really gonna go pack the house for a team you don't care about and have no allegiance to?
There would be certain games that they would pack out, but not the
Weekend games,
81
they're
games.
gonna fill
No,
the house because
but
there's something to do.
80, but over 81
not
games, it's not worth
not
it.
to see the Rays. They're gonna pack out Yankees
Yeah,
games, Red Sox games, Blue
Which
Jays
is
games.
more than you can say out of Tampa Bay.
Fair, but I don't think
Now, but you could use that point like anywhere, right? Like, I think You're thinking Omaha, like
No, I think
something happened because I heard it upstairs too. Did they win it?
Christmas ties the game. 5-5.
Who?
who did?
Big Christmas.
Who the fuck is
Wait, you
Big
guys don't
Chris?
know
Oh,
that's his
Noel.
nickname?
I didn't know.
John Kenzie Noel. Big
Interesting.
Christmas.
Solo shot.
I'm just going to
Bottom
point
right.
out,
Oh,
I'm taking credit for that
wow.
because I wrote the game was over in the run sheet.
Oh, Luke Weaver. Luke Weaver's fun. I like Luke Weaver. Can't believe I'm saying it. He's a Yankee.
Interesting.
No, sorry. Like a place like
We'll
Omaha, same thing. Like, are you
we'll get to that. Sorry, I
are
just
you gonna
fucking
get attached to a team that you don't watch? Sorry, I'm getting choppy here. Oh,
No, I don't
you're
think
good.
you need that attachment anywhere. I I don't know. You're probably not. That's a fair point, but I think like maybe they're less allegiant to a team or whatever. I just don't think baseball's coming back to Montreal as part of it too. I don't know.
Oh yeah, man. Damn. I'm sorry. That
Brant's frozen.
mm-hmm,
is he really? God
mm-hmm.
damn it.
I
Nah,
can hear you though.
dude, you should have seen that fucking Noel bat. Yeah, you're good. You're good now. Holy dude, that
Oh, there he is.
no,
Oh,
he's back, I
oh, he's
think.
frozen again.
It's looking okay. Ish. He's starting he's so Jesus Christ.
The worst part is that I know this is gonna be off on the thing when it's recording, but I can hear you
Okay,
guys
well, we haven't talked
perfectly.
about anything else yet.
Well, the upside in it is we haven't started talking about the playoff games yet.
True.
So if we need you, we could take a cut if
I
we
think
want. Like
I think I'm back. I don't know. It's like working. I might be delayed.
you're back for the
Yeah,
most
you're
part.
back right now.
I think I'm
No, you're
delayed
you're
still.
normal.
I don't think so.
Oh yeah,
From
you are.
from
Oh
my
yeah,
end, I don't think so.
we can see you perfectly fine, but you're
Yeah.
yeah, but you're
Maybe I pause here. Hold on.
all right.
My
So
bad.
we're back.
Think we found it. We're back. Um, Good news is we didn't really miss any, or we didn't have to cut out for any playoff stuff.
No,
None of our talk was important.
you just got my in time reaction for fucking Big Christmas.
Yeah, we got to sit back and watch that absolute tank. What is his first name? Joe Kenzie? Yo Kenzie?
John Kenzie.
Okay.
Big.
Big
And
Christmas with a
and it's not even
big
it's
fly
J
ball.
it's JHON. It's not JOHN.
Okay. Got it.
Bro.
Yeah. So we might as well just kind of transit. There's nothing else that we need to talk about, right?
No.
We got our point across on the trop.
Yeah.
I think we kind of landed in a half decent spot.
And yeah.
So both series have been interesting. The Yankees one sucks so far, other than this game.
It sucks because the Yankees have been winning.
Yeah.
The other one sucks.
Yeah, the other
Yeah.
ones have all been, the other
The
one has
other
all been
one's just as
blowouts.
bad, if not worse.
It's been all blowouts. Like
I agree, but also Jared made a good point. He's like, it's kind of cool to see like two absolute like fuck yous back and forth. Like, fuck you, we're gonna beat the shit out of you in this game, and they come back with like a no, fuck you, we're still
They-
that team type of
they
thing.
need at least
Yeah, and then
But
you get a third one. Like,
yeah.
there hasn't been a game
No.
that's close. Is the
At
issue?
At least the
This is not a
series is
good
kind of
series.
close. No,
Like-
you're right.
these games. The technically, everything, all of these games haven't been close relatively. Like,
No.
this
Today-
is game
today
3
is
of the
the
Yankees
exception.
and Guardians has been the closest.
Yeah.
Like
It's
by-
not a good series.
No,
neither of these are.
No.
But
it's not. And like, I don't know how much you guys want to get into these games. Like, I don't really think we
We gotta
need to
get
break them
into
down because honestly, they haven't been good.
like,
Like,
I'm sorry. Game 1 of the not Royal, Jesus, the Guardians and Yankees.
mhm.
Joey Cantillo, or whatever
Is that
fuck
the guy
name-
that had four wild pitches?
He's the first guy to
Fantastic.
do that in a playoff game since Rick Ankiel got the yips.
Shout out to Rick Ankiel.
Like
It's tragic.
Who?
Rick Ankiel?
Ankiel.
I know who Rick Ankiel is. Who the fuck's Cantillo?
Oh, I don't know.
Guy on-
I'm like, he had
That's the guy who
four
was on the
pass-
Guardians.
4 wild pitches in this fucking inning. Dude,
Yeah.
the whole Guardians team is a fucking team of who?
And Jose Ramirez and Josh Miller.
And then, yeah. Did you see their lineup today? They had Austin Hedges in, who's been great. I'm not. I don't want to knock Austin
Yeah,
Hedges.
he's been better than fucking Bo Naylor.
Yeah, but that's
Bo Naylor
awful.
doesn't have a hit this playoffs.
That's awful. It's hilarious that the Guardians will
Schneeman,
go Klee guards.
Manzardo, who had a bomb today, good for him.
Um,
Um,
what's the
like
dude hitting two for them?
Who
Is
the
that?
fuck is
Oh yeah,
Schneeman?
Manzardo.
Yeah, Kyle Manzardo.
Who the fuck is Schneeman?
That's okay. Kyle, to be fair, Kyle Manzardo's the guy they got
For
for
Savali.
yeah, okay.
Okay.
From Tampa. He was
Who
their
the
top 100 prospect.
fuck is Schneeman?
I don't know, I just asked that, but you weren't paying attention.
No,
Schneeman,
sorry.
he's played 20 games in the outfield in his career.
And he's in right field
So
in the
where is he playing?
ALCS. Right field.
What is that face?
I'm sorry. Andres Jimenez and Josh Nella just turned the weirdest fucking ground out I've ever seen in my life.
Love that.
Holy shit. But,
Okay.
oh,
That's
What?
that's the weird ground out face. Okay.
Josh Naylor's
no, it
been
was
terrible.
disgusting. It was who has been
He had a good day last game.
Did he? Okay.
He had 2 hits off Cole, I think.
Okay.
because he owns
It's
Cole.
just I don't know. I looking at this team, it just gives Brian Rocchio. I know he's been their shortstop for a while, but that name
Rocchio,
does not give me any hope.
He's
He's a
been
9-game.
gross. He's hitting like 400 or something.
Yeah, he's got like a 9-game hitting streak. Like
He's their nine hitter.
Quan's been nuts.
Quan's Quan.
Lane Thomas has been
Lane
Mr.
Thomas
I'll
has
hit
been
a first pitch
huge.
home run.
Mhm.
No, see, but that's what I realized this week. That's my biggest pet peeve with this playoffs or like this Final Four right now, and largely a big part of this playoffs.
Mhm.
All of these teams left they have at least one glaring flaw.
The Guards is
Cleveland doesn't have
a rotation
offense.
or
They
a
also
rotation.
don't have a rotation.
They started game one
The
with Alex
Yankees
Cobb.
don't have a rotation.
The
The
Yankees
Yankees don't have a bullpen.
they have 3 hitters.
Their bullpen's
Yeah.
been great in the playoffs, though.
The Yankees have 3 hitters, though. That's it.
Stanton,
That's
Stanton,
their
Judge-
entire team.
Well,
3 hitters and
I
Garrett
can't even
Cole.
say Judge. Judge up until like today has been shit.
Yep.
Like,
He had a home run last night too.
Yeah.
But the Dodgers
Meaningless.
don't have starting pitching. The Dodgers at least have decent defense.
the Dodgers are
hitting, and
bullpen
a
gaming
bullpen,
every other game.
Mhm.
but they don't have starters.
Mhm.
Like
And the fucking Mets, they don't have a bullpen.
they don't have
And
defense.
I don't understand how that lineup is working right now, but apparently every other day it figures something out.
Mhm.
Or every other game.
It's
But
that weird. I'm telling you, it's that weird team of destiny thing where it's the shit just goes right for them, and it has been for
Their left
4
fielder
months.
has been playing. Their left fielder is playing with plantar fasciitis. Like what the
he was wincing on foul balls last night.
fuck?
But no, like they don't have a bullpen though.
no.
Their
No.
rotation's been
No.
gross.
Like
It's like, can we
I
throw
don't
Edwin
really
Diaz
trust their lineup.
for 3 innings tonight, or is this gonna work?
starting
But-
in the 6th.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Every team at least has one glaring flaw. Like it's not like okay, this one
'Cause-
team like maybe can out hit their problems and they pitch a little or
Go
whatever,
okay,
but it's
but
like
in saying that, go back to last year's CSs.
Mhm.
Well, Diamondbacks.
Their whole thing was a flaw.
They're all Phillies.
Nothing felt good.
honestly,
Phillies were
okay, wait. The Diamondbacks, they had 2 horses and fought
Yeah.
pitched out of his mind, so you
Yeah.
can't whatever. But I believe their bullpen was kind of decent. They
Their
were the
bullpen was
best
great.
defensive team in baseball, I believe.
I was
And
just trying to like see if there was giant flaws back like last year.
no, but they hit like their lineup kind of banged. They
coming
fell off the
into it
second
there.
half.
I think the rotation was supposed to be a
That
flaw.
was-
Like Brandon
that was
Pfaadt
the
was
big
not
question.
supposed to be what he
Yeah.
was.
And then like Philly, their bullpen was always like
Their bullpen was
Yeah,
bad.
Philly's bullpen wasn't great last year.
And
Nicky
then on the-
Castellanos forgot to show up.
and then on the other side, Texas,
They had no fucking pitching.
They outslugged their problems to
Yeah.
advantage.
Yeah. And who was it? Houston. Houston's
Houston.
kind of the complete.
Yeah.
But like
weren't they hurt last year? Or am I losing it?
I think you're losing it a bit.
Jordan
think
was
so.
banged up or something. I don't know.
Banged
But-
up, but he was still
maybe.
Jordan.
But so the 2 favorites I'd say in that were Houston and Philly.
Yeah.
Probably at that time.
Mhm.
I'd say not having a full-on bullpen is kind of a minor thing in that. Like you can make
You
it
can-
work. Like
yeah. You can get your
Washington
starters to go
did.
deep.
Washington did that.
Yep.
That they won a World Series with like 2
Daniel-
bullpen arms.
Daniel Hudson
Um,
was their big closer.
But like so de facto kind of 2 teams last year that were solid pretty well the way through.
hmm
this year, I don't think you would say any of these teams are solid all the way through. Like they have a huge hole somewhere.
I feel like every one of these teams has had like a 5 or 6 game losing streak at some point throughout the year.
It's
I
just
like that's
weird.
just a pure guess. I could be completely untrue, but they all feel like they went on a run at some point where they were just straight up bad, which is
Yeah, probably.
But
just a weird year.
Um, oh, I don't know about you guys. I don't really feel like we need to say much more about these games. Like they haven't been
They're
exciting,
not
and that's
good.
that's the shitty part.
No.
Like the Yankees are clearly better than Cleveland because all Cleveland does is bullpen
Hmm.
and play defense, but they're not playing defense right now.
No.
Um,
Yeah, I don't know. I've had multiple
LA and New
games.
York are just punching each other in the face, and you can
Yeah.
turn the game off in the third inning right now.
Hmm. I was about to
yeah,
say I've
as
had
of right
multiple games
now,
where I've turned it off in the fifth because I'm just like, well,
and
there's no sense in watching the rest of this. It's over.
as we were talking, Kike Hernandez infield single. It is now 3-1 Dodgers. So
Jesus. Okay. Who's pitching in that
okay,
matchup? Quintana?
that is Quintana versus
Yamo and
Yamamoto.
Quintana.
Has Quintana given up 3 runs in the last month combined?
He's just been Mr. like 2 runs in 5 innings and
Yeah, he's
like
been crazy, dude.
okay. Before I actually need to bring this up.
Hmm.
Before tonight's game, did you see the stat about the highest OPS on the road in postseason history?
No.
Minimum
Is it Kike
75 plate
Hernandez?
appearances. Kike Hernandez has the fourth highest OPS on the road in postseason history.
He's just got that dog in
Did
him,
you
dude.
know? Did you know between Aaron Judge and Kike Hernandez, they have about
The
the
same amount of
same
games,
amount of playoff games and at bats and everything.
and Kike has like
And Kike
140
has
higher.
150 or so higher OPS, more home runs, and more RBIs.
Yeah, I'm gonna be
Do you
honest. A
guys
lot of
know?
that might, honestly, that might a lot of it just might be because that Red Sox run.
But anyways, I didn't see this. I
Hmm?
did not see this at all.
Mm,
But I talked about it on Baseball's Dead. If you guys did you guys listen to today's episode?
I did not,
I
so
think I did.
I might be
So
able to.
No,
Jared
I didn't.
Jared brought it up. I guess they interviewed Kike post game,
Mhm.
and
Oh, he dropped the F bomb.
no,
Oh, I
no,
heard
this
that one.
is totally different.
No, okay.
I did hear that as well,
It was
but
weird.
I think he's sitting between A-Rod's on one side and Poppy and Jeter are on his other side. And A-Rod asked him, "So like, what's so different? The playoffs, you're such a different hitter. Like you're one of the best. You'd fit in with one of the best power hitters all time with your stats, like averages and whatnot." And he's like, it, again, I'm paraphrasing because Carrabba said it, but he's like, yeah, like the two guys to my left, Poppy and Jeter,
Hmm.
A-Rod's on his right, would know what I'm talking about. Like they performed really well in the postseason. Like, oh, this time, like just like basically subtly shitting on A-Rod.
he's
Kike Hernandez, a man
he's
after my
he's a
own heart.
special man.
Ugh,
Jose Quintana hasn't given up 3 runs in a start since August 20th.
jeez. Quick update in the Yankees Guardians. Bo Naylor got his first hit of the postseason.
Who
There
the fuck
it
did he hit for?
Hedges, I believe. Yeah, Hedges, and then
Why?
Rokio sack bunt. So it's 1 out with Steven Kwan up.
Hedges is a righty, right? I'm assuming
They brought in Clay Holmes.
those
Yankees brought in
platoon
Clay Holmes.
splits.
So yeah.
That's
So it is Steven Kwan against Clay Holmes with 1 out, and the winning run is at second
wasn't
Who
Hedges like
started
two
this
for
game?
three?
for the Yankees or the.
Was it Matthew Boyd?
It was
Yes.
Boyd and Clark Schmidt.
Schmidt. I knew it was Boyd.
Clark Shit.
Yeah.
Yes. Damn. Crazy. All right.
Yeah.
Well, you guys got anything else to say on these series? Who's the preferable matchup right now?
For baseball or
For
for us?
I
for
don't care. For you,
baseball
for
or
us.
for watchability, it's Yankees and Dodgers.
Okay.
Yeah.
For watchability, that's probably it for baseball as well, because
Hmm.
I think the Subway Series you get all of New York, but not as much everywhere else. These are your two biggest markets.
Hmm. I think the
Um,
Subway Series is still a little bit interesting.
It's
yeah, but I don't think you're getting the same.
No,
but again,
it's Yankees Dodgers Subway Series, and then I don't care what the other match. I think maybe Mets Guards would be cooler because of the
Mets guards is
Lindor
the
and
worst.
Cleveland thing.
No, Mets Cars is the worst.
Mets
They
guards is
both
easily the
suck.
worst.
The
Over
Dodgers being
guards
in there is better
Dodgers.
for baseball, but both of those series suck.
Yes. Yeah.
Yep.
It's
Um, Before we go, quick,
Mhm.
Connor, or one of you guys has your phone. Can you pull up that fucking stat I sent in the chat earlier today?
Oh, I think I can remember it off the top of my head. So it was in 2006. Every MLB team hit at least 255, but this year only 4 teams did it.
Five
That's
teams.
insane.
5 teams.
Five.
Yeah.
That like I get we're moving away from average, but to me that is such a huge problem.
My
Like honestly, watching this playoffs and seeing Luis rise all the time, you gain so much appreciation for the fact that he's putting the ball in play, he's getting on base. Would you rather like a single and a walk? Yes, they end up being the same thing. The difference is in one, the ball's in play, and you can force chaos, you can force things to happen with a single, like a walk, you're just getting the one base. Okay, Connor's going nuts. What happened,
Guards
kid?
have life, baby. David Fry walk off.
Actually,
Oh,
nice.
David Fry walk off.
Bomb?
Bomb.
Unreal. Unreal. Don't go as far as saying guards have life.
Christmas bombs. Christmas
I
French
hope they have
fries.
life. They have a little
I
bit of
want
life.
them.
I thought they were getting
I'm
swept.
speaking. I'm speaking them having life into existence. So like,
Hey, but do this for me.
Mm.
Rank the final four teams left right now based on skill 1 to 4.
um,
Currently, with their makeup,
with their
Yeah,
like
what
not
they
what
have
they
right
could be.
now.
okay,
What they have right now and how they're playing.
with how they're playing too is a big one.
I think it's a very obvious 1, 2, 3, 4.
I think it's
I think
Dodgers,
I
Mets,
don't think it's
Yankees.
even
I
close.
think it's
I think
Dodgers,
it's
Mets,
Dodgers,
Yankees,
Mets,
cards.
Yankees, cards.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think it's even close.
No,
Yeah.
you
If
can
the
argue
guards
maybe the
make it through,
Yankees above the Mets, but
sure. But
I
if the
think the way the Mets
guards
are
make
playing are
it
putting them ahead.
through,
Yeah,
like they're gonna get
I
fucking
want the guards there
stomped.
just purely out of Yankee hate, but like
I want
also
the Cards to
I
do
like
it.
Josh Naylor and Jose Ramirez. Like
Personally, I don't care if either of the Dodgers or Mets win the World Series. I just don't want the Yankees to win. So if the guards can get through here, that's fantastic.
and I'm gonna
Dodgers Yankees will be unreal for baseball. It hasn't
Yeah.
happened since like 1980 in the
yeah.
playoffs or something.
And
So
again, before we can make this quick, I'm gonna bring it up again. And I know Nate tried to poo-poo it immediately.
Mhm.
There is an argument. Teoscar Hernandez winning a ring is going to be worse for Blue Jays fans than if the Yankees win it. For
You
the
know what's
psych,
crazy?
no, it should. Well,
it
if it
shouldn't
is,
be.
those
Nate,
people need to go check themselves in somewhere.
Nate, it shouldn't
You
be.
know what's crazy is we talk about this Teoscar thing like it's horrible. We traded Teoscar, we got value back.
2 years ago.
Tim Mesa was DFA'd and he's pitching in the ALCS right now, and I haven't heard his name once from fucking Jays fans.
You know, nobody wants Tim Mesa.
Yeah,
No,
because he hasn't done
but we gave him
anything.
away for free, and this motherfucker might win a ring.
Yeah, but he's kind of irrelevant and just there because he has a better
He's a
left
lefty.
arm than a right arm.
Yeah.
And Teo's actually good.
Still has a
But
chance.
like, why be mad about Teo? Like
I'm so happy for that
he's
guy.
Oh, I'm
exactly.
ecstatic for Teo, but like
And I
it's
still
just
He was a
understand the
fan
trade,
favorite.
and it
I
is
think
what
the
it is.
trade, honestly, I think the trade was a good trade.
Hmm.
We
Especially
got
for what
multiple
he
years
did
of
before he
Swanson.
signed with the Dodgers.
This year doesn't matter.
No,
It was a 1 year
no.
deal.
Yeah,
yeah, and
he
he's
wasn't
in
that great with the
Teoscar, to
Mariners.
his credit, is going to fucking parlay that into a giant deal.
Mhm.
Like,
Good for him.
well, okay, a lot
He's
bigger than
old.
what he was apparently a lot bigger than what he was getting offered this year.
Yeah,
What did
Like
he sign for this year?
26.
120 for 26, but a lot of it was deferred. So
One
I
year,
think it
26?
was like 1 year 23 or 1 year 25. It was like somewhere in there.
Yeah, it was around. I think it was 20.
But again,
Do
a
you
lot of
think
it
he's
was
getting a lot more than $20 million a year?
he's getting multiple years.
He's getting years, but he's not getting more than 20.
I wouldn't be shocked if he got the Schwarber deal.
What's the short
480.
deal?
Like
I would be. I think he'd get 360.
Without going into this article, because it just popped up as like one of those little headline things, it says Hernandez is expected to sign a 3-year deal worth around $73 million this offseason.
20 24.
And it says with the way he's been playing, the contract will likely end up being even bigger. I don't agree with that, but
He's not getting more than 25 a year for 3 years.
I don't think so. He's what?
He'll get
32, 33, 32. He just
He'll
turned
leave.
32 the other day.
I was gonna say he was he was like a late bloomer too, like Batista. Like
32 10 days ago.
yeah, good for him though.
Before
Technically,
we
he
end
got
here,
15 million on payroll.
because I think we are all now officially dead, right?
Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Connor still has a chance to have a team in the finals, and
I
that
was
is it.
Padres guards in my World Series, so
Do we want to repick here?
We can.
um
Well, I'm saying we just pick for the no,
Sure.
not for this.
Sure,
We
yeah.
pick for the world, repick a World Series here. I'm
Sure.
saying.
Sure.
okay, you know what? I'm saying Dodgers in 6 over the I can't with my heart say the Yankees. Fuck. Yeah, fuck it. Actually, Dodgers over the Yankees in 5.
Okay, well that's what I was gonna go. So I'll go Dodgers over Yankees in 6.
Where is the preseason predictions?
Brant, don't do this.
I just want to.
I
What did
think you
I
had
what did
Yankees
I
over
pick before? Oh,
Dodgers.
I did.
You
We
went
didn't do
Yankees over
games. No,
Dodgers.
I went Dodgers. I'm gonna go Dodgers over Yankees in 5.
How many
The
games
team
did you
fucking
pick?
stinks.
5. He went
5.
5 as well.
No, how many did you pick originally?
I didn't.
We
We didn't
didn't
do
we didn't
games,
pick
unfortunately.
Oh,
originally.
I went all the way to find it. We didn't.
It is
In my
actually
heart, I want to see the Mets, but I'm not dumb enough to pick against the Dodgers right
of all of our World Series picks preseason, mine was the worst as far as where they finished.
now. Who did you have?
I had the
Astros.
Astros, and they got swept by the Tigers.
Well, even worse, you had the Reds on the
Shut
other
up!
side.
You
I had
know
the
I'm
Jays.
you motherfuckers had the Jays.
I didn't.
Brant, you can't talk about anybody
I had
with
Yankees
picks for
Dodgers.
stuff. I'm sorry, Mister Vladdy MVP, Kikuchi Cy Young,
Oh
David
yeah, no, no,
Schneider
no.
Rookie of the Year.
Don't look at the awards, but I did have this fucking stupid ass World Series finals. So I hated it at the time. I hate it even more now that it's fucking might have a chance.
Yeah,
My
It's the most
issue is,
shock thing.
I think I was talking to you about this last night, Brant. Like,
Hmm.
or maybe it was in the group chat. I think it was in the group chat. But like this Dodgers team, like I've always liked the Dodgers in the playoffs, but this Dodgers team doesn't have the same feel
No.
anymore. Like
like
I like
is it
Turner, I like Seager, I like
Belly?
Kershaw. Like they're two of them aren't there. The third
Hmm.
one's hurt,
Hmm.
and now it's just like,
It
uh,
doesn't even have the feel of like the guys they
like
drafted. Like there's no Gonsolin, there's
So
no Dustin May.
I mean
yeah, that was the fun part about it. Like at least they were kind of like the team you could dream about being because
Hmm.
they drafted well,
Hmm.
they developed well,
Hmm.
and they
do you,
fucking spent money. They kept
Yeah.
their guys. They signed
so
guys.
all right. Let's just
I think
address
it's like
the elephant.
21, 22 is about the last year. Sorry, Connor.
Yeah.
Let's
I
address
interrupt
the
on.
elephant in
But
the room
like,
here.
Mhm.
The Dodgers didn't have Shohei Ohtani. We wouldn't be saying this.
No, but I think that's got a lot to do with it.
It's got a
no,
lot to fucking do
no,
with it.
no. I would go. I don't think it's just
I
Shohei.
said it
Like
after Freddie, in fairness.
you look at their top four. Like I've always said, Mookie's a bit different because they traded for him, and it
Hmm.
wasn't just a signing.
Their
Hmm.
top four
But
tonight is hilarious, by the way.
yeah, because Freddie's not playing. I don't even want to know who four is.
Think the least like four hitter ever. The least
Kike.
four hitter. No, you would think.
Andy
Gavin
Paz.
Lux.
No.
No to either one of those.
Sorry, what did Nate? What did you say?
Gavin
Lux.
Lux.
Nope.
Will Smith.
No.
Whoever's.
Um, it's not Teo.
No.
That makes sense.
I don't
Who
know.
the
Just
fuck
tell
are
me
we?
at this
Max
point.
Muncy? No.
Tommy Edman.
Oh,
Weird. No, but like my point was like Mookie was kind of traded for, so that was a little bit different. But
Mookie. Yeah,
like
Mookie was traded
Freddie
for
was the signing, but then so was
Shohei,
Teo.
Freddie was kind of the one that started to tip the scales for me, where it's like, we're kind of getting away
and
from
then
the homegrown
Yeah.
team here.
and then
Yeah.
Shohei Yamo just fucking
Yeah,
And we're
and
leaving
then
out
Teo.
Teo, who's their four hitter.
Yeah,
yeah.
Their
Like
top four hitters are
who's
new the past like 4 years.
arguably their best hitter this postseason so far.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then
It just doesn't
obviously
feel as good.
and then think about like we just get Tommy Edman trade piece that they just
Right,
got. Like
right.
there's
It's just the
there's like
team's not there.
there's guys like Paz and Lux, but like
Kershaw's not even on the roster right now, which
no, and he's
it makes it
somehow
feel
not
even worse.
and he's somehow not
That's
retiring.
the worst part because I want to see Kershaw be good. I want to see Kershaw like shake that playoff narrative that he got. Like I want
Yeah.
to see Kershaw matter in a playoffs and win a ring when he matters, not win his second ring on the bench.
Mhm.
Like,
Okay.
Kershaw has announced he's coming back next year,
Yeah.
which I think is amazing, but still.
So
I'm trying to think, and we don't have to take too long on this. How many guys from the 2020 World Series team are on this team right now with the
perfect.
Dodgers?
I've got the list right in front of me. Not the
Like
ones from
Chris Taylor,
2020, but
There's Taylor Smith, Kike was Kike there?
Kike
so
was,
I'll go
Like
through the
Muncy
list.
was,
Give me a second here,
Betts
gentlemen.
was.
So there's
Lux.
starters in this one. Obviously Yamo, Flaherty, Bueller was on it.
Bueller was on the
Yep.
20.
Yes.
Yeah.
Knack was definitely not.
No.
Evan Phillips wasn't.
No.
Michael
Oh,
Kopech.
he might have
Evan
been.
Phillips might have
Phillips?
been.
He might have been
Wasn't he a
Bullpens
in
are
rookie
always
2 years ago? Or am I losing
bullpens
it?
are always a little
Maybe.
iffy. So we
So
can
we'll put that one up in the air. We can figure it out in a second. Daniel Hudson.
no. He was a nationalist though, I'm pretty
Mm.
sure.
I don't
Uh,
think so.
Blake Trinan was
I'm double
Blake Trinan
checking.
was there.
Yeah, he definitely was.
Brent
He was
Honeywell
there.
definitely wasn't there.
He was there or Oakland, I know for training.
Brian Honeywell wasn't there. Anthony Banda was definitely not there.
Definitely not there.
Edgardo Enriquez,
He's young, so no.
Ben
Nope.
Casperi,
Evan Phillips was in Baltimore. Who was the one
Ev-
after that?
Trinan.
Blake Trinan,
No, in
Trinan was
between
Oakland.
Trinan and
Uh,
Phillips.
Hudson.
Hudson.
Hudson was definitely not there. Ryan Brazier was a Ray, right?
So you said one name, Bueller and
Trinan. We're
Trinan.
at 2 so far. Will Smith was there.
Will Smith was there.
Yeah,
Austin Barnes was not.
he left 1 year,
Yeah.
but he's been there like for
He's
all of this
yeah.
basically.
I honestly forgot Austin
No,
Barnes.
he's played his full career there. Never mind.
I forgot Austin Barnes was a person because I
Freddie was not there.
Freddie was not there.
No.
Lux was not there yet. Right?
He was there. He was there.
21,
And that was
22
like
he was rookie year, wasn't it?
I believe. But like if anything, he played like a handful of games
Okay.
in 2020.
I don't count him in that group anyway.
19 games.
Muncy was there.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if I can find playoff numbers to see if he
Yeah,
played.
19 games. So you said Muncy was there.
Edmund was not.
Yeah, their shortstop was Corey Seager.
Kike was.
Kike was, but he was util. He wasn't playing every day.
Yeah.
Mookie was a part of the team, right?
That was Mookie's first year.
Yeah.
Teo definitely wasn't. Kiermaier definitely wasn't. Pages definitely wasn't. Chris Taylor was. Shohei definitely wasn't. So we got Taylor, Mookie, Kike,
Smith,
Muncy. I'm just going back up the list here to make it easier. Smith, Barnes, Trinan, Bueller. 8 guys.
8 guys.
8 of 26.
And that's just 4 seasons ago.
And I guess Gavin Lux.
Lux played 1 game in the wild card series. And that's it.
All right, man.
So kinda Gavin Lux.
Kinda Gavin Lux.
8.5 guys. And I think you could cut a couple of them if we go back 1 year earlier. Like
yeah. I was gonna say like 70. I was gonna say in my head I was like, how
Who
far
were
back?
the 8?
Taylor, Betts, Kike, Muncy, Lux technically, but I think he's the half. Barnes,
8.5.
Smith, Trinan, Bueller.
And Bueller.
Yeah.
I think the only one you lose is Mookie and
yeah.
Lux.
Bueller? No. When the fuck did
No,
Bueller
Bueller
make
was
his
there.
debut?
Bueller was
Walker's
there.
a free agent this year.
Yeah, Bueller was there in 19.
He's before Vladdy.
Right.
Like it's just
It just sucks, man. This team is just
it
not.
Doesn't,
they're not as fun to cheer for as they used to be.
This lineup doesn't feel the same as
It's just the $700 million at the bottom.
Fucking even like 22, even the 22 team that had like Trey Turner and Corey Seager at the same time.
Mhm.
It does like that doesn't feel that doesn't somehow feel as weird as this.
Like
one.
even when they went out and did that, and they got Max Scherzer at the same time, it's like, damn, that was cool. And like
That
they're
was
going
cool.
for
That
it.
didn't feel weird.
Like this could be the year, but now it's like,
Do you remember
they
some of
didn't
those
go for
guys
it.
like at the end of their careers? I'm gonna say at the end of their careers, like a few of them pitched afterwards, but like Scherzer, kind of like late in his career, Dodgers. Greinke, late in his career, Dodgers.
Yeah.
Price, absolute end of his
Yeah.
career, Dodgers. Darvish, like
Yeah, like
for that weird
revitalized
little
it, but
like kind of so did Greinke. There's
Mhm.
somebody else I'm missing on the pitching side. Somebody else that was gross. I can't think of who it is.
But, like,
even
just-
Jack Flaherty, dude, they're just bringing him back for the back
Yeah.
half of his career here.
But like, man,
Crazy.
I miss the Belly Seager Turner days.
Oh, Machado?
Manny Machado at 18, like for half a year. Like,
Yeah. Fucking
They
crazy.
just had so many random guys
I
at
think they had
random
Manny.
points.
I don't remember the amount of games, but I feel like I saw multiple games where Manny Machado was the Dodgers shortstop
Yeah, that happened
Maybe.
because Seager was hurt.
because Seager was hurt and they just threw him there. Like when he first got.
I'm not gonna be Johnny Hassel. That's my favorite
All
quote
right,
from
well
Machado in that run.
let's get out of here before
Yeah,
we
let's
shit
go
on the
watch the
Dodgers
rest of
harder.
that one. Is it still 3-1? I can't get it to load.
It is 3-1, bottom of the third. The Mets have the bases loaded and one out, and Brandon Nimmo is up.
Oh,
So-
okay. He's got 1 foot, you said, though, no? Is it not him that has
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plantar
He's,
fasciitis.
he's
Shout out-
hobbling on foul balls, bro.
Shout out to Freddie Freeman, by the way, for just the fact that he's even playing right now.
Playing on drugs and like a
Oh my
broken
God.
ankle.
He's
Like,
not very good.
The
but
fact that he's not playing today sucks.
yeah,
Yeah.
crazy. All right, we'll catch
takes him
you
4.5
next week.
hours to get ready for a game.
Yeah, fucking
That's
brutal.
insane. All right.
We'll see you next week. Cheers.
Peace.